Hi everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem with me, Jack, or just HM Jack. At long last, Lyn arrives in the land of her mother's birth. Lycia is the federation of territories, each ruled by a powerful Marcus. Now, Lyn takes her leave of one of these territories, Rath, and sets out to meet her grandfather, the Marcus of Caelin. However, the Marcus brother Lundgren hungers to rule Caelin. He is preparing a deadly welcome for Lyn, who stands to threaten his grasp of power. Chapter 6, Blood of Pride. Been a while since we've heard this music, hasn't it? What city is this? This is Alaphen. After Ostia, it is the second biggest city in Lycia. The second biggest, It does seem awfully busy. By the way, where's Kent? He said he was going ahead to the castle, but here he comes now. My Lady Lindis, let us proceed to the castle. They prepared supplies for us. The Marcus has agreed to aid us on our journey to Caelin. He's going to help us? Yes. Arafin and Caelin have enjoyed a steady friendship for many years. Once I informed the Marquis of our plight, he agreed to lend us his strength. It looks like we've got a smooth road ahead. If we could pick up some soldiers, the road to Caelin would be that much safer. I'm truly sorry for hardships you suffered so far. Don't be silly. You are so capable, Kent. Kent! Oh, and so are you, Sane. Of course I am. The castle awaits. This is terrible! The castle is burning! What did you say? What's happening? Smoke from the castle, hey! What are those men doing? Who are you? You're Lindis, aren't you? What do you... No questions. Prepare yourself. Hey. Quick, simple and clean. I like this guy. What? An arrow? Who are... I don't know who's saying. Ask him. Are you alright? I'm fine. This man, save me. May I ask your name? Wait, why did you help me? Oh, bollocks, something with it. Voice for Rath. I thought a Sakaean plainswoman was being attacked. I was mistaken. No, you're right. I am from Sakae. I'm Lyn, the daughter of the Lorca chieftain. The Lorca. There were survivors. Yes. You should leave at once. A blaze is starting in the castle and it's spreading. Don't be foolish and waste the life I just saved. You're from the castle? What's happening? How severe is the fire? Is the Marquis safe? The castle is under attack and the Marquis has been accosted. The man who attacked you was probably one of the marauders. As captain of the castle guard, it's my duty to rescue the Marquis. I see. Alright then, we'll help you. Milady? Why? These brigands are after me. If they're attacking the castle, it's because of me, so I must help if I can. It sounds like you're involved somehow. Let's go. Will you accept our aid? ... I am Rath of the Kotola. Our charges may be different, but I will not abandon a woman of the Sakae. Thank you, Rath. 1,000 blessings upon you, and 1,000 curses upon our enemy. Come. You! What are you doing in my house? Peace. I mean no danger to you. Your home offers a good view of the battle outside. Look, I'll pay you for the privilege, please. Like a vulture waiting for the spoils, eh? Terrible. Pay up. I'll be hiding below, so don't bother me. I wouldn't dream of it. Now then, which side has the most to offer? Once the Marquis is safe, my men can move in. Perhaps the secret passageway. Secret passageway? An underground tunnel leading to the throne room. There are 3 triggers in the barracks that will open the tunnels. Head through the passage to the throne room and rescue the Marquis. Once that's done, can you drive the enemy from the castle? If we can release those triggers, my men and I can handle the rest. There are 3 triggers though. All 3 need to be released so the entrance won't open. But the doors to the barracks are locked. The enemy's within. If we don't get inside and finish them, we're stuck. So opening the doors is our first objective. What shall we do, Jack? We don't have any keys with us. Perhaps some of them orders are carrying keys. Alright. So, yes, new unit, Rath. He's a nomad. He's like Will, only, well, he's on a horse. So he's cooler. So I'm going to have Lynn go in here. This guy's in here. Hey, you. Can I talk to you? Who are you? I'm Matthew, a specialist in acquisitions of all kinds. Would you like to buy my services? I've no need for a thief. Really? And how do you plan on opening the barrack doors? What? How do you know about Bullseye? Don't be mad. Hire me. For you, I'll even lower my normal rate. I do need those doors open. Okay, you're hired. Why did you choose to ally yourself with me? I was watching the battle from above. Your group looked like a lot more fun than the dead guy. Pretty simple, really. You're so odd. It's time to get to work. And we have Matthew, who is a thief. Now, thieves carry lockpicks. Lockpicks can be used to open doors and chests without the use of regular keys. So we open this, and we send Rath in here to this blue tile, which is one of the triggers. We just wait, and it opens the next place. And as you see, and here's a chest. We can use Matthew with his lockpick to open the chest, and there's still 2 more doors that need to be opened. Now, does anyone here have a key? Alright, none of these enemies here have a key. This man does, so we don't have to waste a lockpick getting in there. Alright. Sane, go visit here. Bloke in here. Remember, houses that have red roofs are roofs that will give us items, such as a key. That's where we get that door key. Now, certain units, i.e. mounted units, after they've done something, anything like talking to someone, opening a door, they can move again if they still have parts of their movement left. So I'm going to move Sane over here to Kent so he can pick up the key. He hasn't got any space, give it to someone else. Will, you can take the key. Right. I'm going to move Urk over here to light this guy on fire. Boom. And Florina can you double attack these people with your javelins? No. Well, you can take out half yourself with a javelin. That was good enough. You need to... They can both finish those guys off to get levels, so Kent can head over here. Yeah. So we're finally going up against enemies that use lances, and lances are beaten by axes. However, since I'm not particularly using Dorcas that much, it might be a bit difficult dealing with lance units, but they're mainly soldiers, and soldiers are quite easy to beat. They're generic units. Ah, damn it. 69 hit. And he hits. When I have 69 hit, I miss. And he hits again. Lovely. Well, I wanted Florina to kill someone to level up to the level. But Urk gaining levels is alright. Because magic units are really, really, really strong. Because of their ability to attack at range, whilst also doing melee to defend themselves. Right. Can you double hit this guy with the javelin? No. What about the rest of your slim lance? You can. Let's use that then. And please don't get hit. Good. And you get to dodge and you're not in a forest tile. Oak's in forest tile and he gets hit twice. Right, at least Sarah's here to heal him. That animation takes so long. I will at some point turn off the animations in the options, but that's once we've seen all the animations. Alright, since we haven't got a chest key, let's move Matthew over here to get an Angelic Robe. Angelic Robe is a stat increasing item that can only be used once. This one increases health by 7 points. So Matthew would go from 18 to 25, Lynn would go from 20 to 27, and Kent would get a lot. And I mean a lot. Now, I'm not 100% certain on who I'm going to use it with. Generally, I would give it to a unit with less base HP. like your Matthews or your Linds. I'm not 100% certain. Does this man have a javelin? I can't remember. He doesn't. And he's blocking the second trigger. For God's sake, Kent. Getting hit more than a bad player at a blackjack table. He has to drop something here because he doesn't have enough space. Now, I don't want to waste lockpicks, so I'll just drop a Von Ray. We have Sarah to heal people now, it's not as bad. Now I could, since Rath is a mounted archer, he can attack the units on range. However, not melee, just at will. However, the weapon he has equipped, the short bow, has a slightly increased crit chance. And we saw his crit animation during the cutscene. Yeah, this is a nice, it's a quick, easy chapter. This it's just mainly for the tutorial section of the game to sort of show and detail the whole idea of opening doors and thieves and stuff. But now we have a new unit to look at. This is Bool, and he is a knight. Knights are very, very defensive units. See, Rath is only going to do 6 damage to him, but as you see, this short bow increases his crit to 13. So let's have a go at attacking him. And he has a steel lance. We've only used iron weapons for most of this game. He has a steel lance. Steel is 1 step up and requires a D rank for your weapons. However, it's much heavier. Whereas it does more damage, it's heavier, so there's a less chance of you double attacking. So you've got to be wary when using those. Alright. Matthew, attack this guy. And Matthew, as a thief, is quite nimble. Oh, crit! With 2%! Get fucked! I was saying, thieves are much more nimble than other units, so he's going to dodge quite a bit and sort of get more crits than other people would normally. But he's not as strong, so he can be killed pretty easily when he does eventually get hit. But he isn't hit that often. So it could be a good idea to stick the angelic robe on him, just to sort of give him an extra lifeline in case he does get buggered from getting hit. But no, I think I might give it to Florina. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to her. For her to have the lifeline. So if you can give the robe to Kent so he can take it over. Because I want you to go and open that chest. Because there is a very special item in that chest that we need in order to beat Bool. Well, you don't need it to beat Bool, but if you want to do it without wasting lots of uses of your weapons that you currently have, it's what you should do. Alright. So I'm going to move Florina here and use the angelic robe, and she's now going to have 25 HP, and it heals them as well, so it doesn't just increase their cap, it will take what their health is and increase it by 7. So yeah, she's now not going to get one shot by archers. Alright. Oh, as a little side note, knights have very poor resistance, so another way of dealing with Bool is to just use Urk, which I will probably use to get Urk some levels, but it's going to show, in this chest is an armor slayer. Now, there are 3 different types of these weapons that are effective against heavier units such as knights and their promoted forms generals. They are the armor slayer, the heavy spear, and the hammer. They are all D rank weapons. For armor slayer is the sword one, heavy spear is the lance one, and hammer is the axe. They are used to defeat more bulkier units, but you can just use magic units. So it's not really that worth having them. If you've got a good magic unit, you should be fine against them. However, if you don't have enough magic units and they have a lot of knights and generals and other tanky units, you may just want to pack an armor slayer or a heavy spear or a hammer. Primarily the hammer, because most of the units that it can beat will be using a spear. We're going to go on to the final trigger. So this is the final one. We should be good to go. Here it is, Jack, the hidden passageway. Good work. We'll let Rath take over from here. Ah, it's Rath. You've done well. What a performance. Sir, if you have praise, it should be given to this group. Who are you? My name is Lindis. I'm pleased you're well. Oh, it's you. You're Marcus Kaelin's grandmother. Leave us, Rath. Now, Lady Lindis, do you know the identity of those responsible for this uproar? I believe it to be the work of my granduncle Lundgren. That's exactly right, which means my castle has been damaged in your family's petty inheritance dispute. My apologies. When I heard that Lady Madeline's daughter was in trouble, I thought to lend my assistance. I find I've changed my mind. I withdraw my offer. Marcus Arafin, you gave me your word, my lord. Your name is Kent, is it not? You failed to inform me of one most vital detail. What do you mean? This girl does resemble Lady Madeline, but I didn't expect to see her so tainted with the blood of Sake. What? Don't you feel that Marcus Kaelin would be troubled to meet his nomadic mongrel? You! Saying hold. My apologies, my lord Marcus. Your man is poorly disciplined. Marcus Arafin, please, if you would grace us with your aid. I hear Marcus Kaelin is ill in a bed. I question whether he will survive to meet this girl, in which case his brother Lundgren will claim his title. I certainly wish to avoid trouble with the coming Marcus. You scheming Sane! I understand. Kent, Sane, we take our leave at once. My Lady Lindis, I am proud of the Sake blood that runs through my veins. I will not accept aid from one who disparages my heritage. Ah, he's a Nazi. That was well done, my lady. The Marquis is a lout. Don't worry about anything. We're all here for you. Isn't that so, Kent? I beg your forgiveness. Why are you apologizing, Kent? I've been so concerned with seeing you to Kaelin, I failed to take your feelings into account. Is that it? Trouble yourself no more. You have put my safety above all else. I have seen that. Hold your head up and be proud, my Lady Lindis. Bah, arrogant child. If she had but shed a single tear, I would have granted her request. We Lycian nobles will never understand those prideful savages. Are those your true feelings towards the nomads of Sake, my lord? What? Oh, Rath. I didn't see you there. My comments do not reflect on you. You are my captain. I'm proud of your service. Of course, as long as we bend our knee to you, you care not where we're from. But when an equal comes from my lands, what conceit? Rath, how can you speak to me like that? I have treated you well, have I not? I have paid you well. I have treated you better than your kind deserves. You will never understand. My service here ends. Hey, my boy Rath. The Marquis of Arafin, he said my grandfather was ill. We must hurry to Kaelin. As we approach Kaelin, Lundgren's obstacles will be more difficult to overcome. However, I vowed to see you through to the end, my lady. I'm counting on you, Kent. I'm with you too! Thank you, Saint. Jack, thank you for always standing at my side. It's because of all you that I will preserve. They will never break my spirit. Rath, what is it? Are you... I overheard the Marcus talking to himself. Lynn of the Lorca, proud daughter of the Sake. I would join you. I would add my strength to yours. Really? And this, I want you to take it. This is gold. It's too much. I can't accept it. I have no need for it. And if it will help you. But I cannot take back something once offered. Rath, I thank you. Oh, 5,000 big ones. Oh, and with that, we finish chapter 6, Blood of Pride.